Hello children, how are you all? Chandini Views welcomes you all for the online class. Today we are going to see class 5th standard subject social chapter number 1, the sun and the earth. So you can see the picture of sun and the earth children. The sun and the earth. My name is Earth. My name is Sun. Hi Sun. Hi Earth. Do you know one thing? No, I don't know. Today in Chandini Views, they are teaching about us. Really? Yes, my dear son. Then Earth, you can listen them now. Yes, I can. Then please listen and say to me. Don't worry, son. I will tell you. Thank you, Earth. You are welcome. Okay, go and listen the class. So, here comes a beautiful teacher. Let us see what she is going to tell to you. Good morning, students. I am your social teacher. My name is Priya. Good morning, ma'am. Students, today I am going to discuss about the sun and the earth. Are you ready to listen? Yes, ma'am. We are eagerly waiting to listen you. Okay, dear, let me tell you about the sun. Do you know what is meant by the sun? Ma'am, the sun is called as a star. It gives light and heat. Very good, Ramo. The sun gives us light and heat. So, it is called as star. So, sun gives us light and heat naturally. Hence, it is called as a star. The sun and the 8 planets that goes around the sun are collectively called as solar system. Children, in our solar system, there are 8 planets. That 8 planets are together called as solar system. Do you know about the planets? Yes, ma'am. There are 8 planets in our solar system. They are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Okay children, let me give you a short way to memorize the solar system. Children, here we have given one short form, one simple sentence to keep you in this memory. Then you can easily remember those 8 planets in order wise. So let me tell you the sentence. My very effective mother just served us a noodles. This is a simple sentence. You can keep it in your memory. So this sentence first word relates your planets. First letter. Listen now. My M for Mercury. Very V for Venus. Effective E for Earth. Mother M for Mars. Jupiter. J for Jupiter. Served S for Saturn. S U for Uranus and noodles N for Neptune. So there are 8 planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. So keep this in the memory children. My very effective mother just served us noodles. So then you can easily write those 8 planets in the order wise. So let us see. These are the 8 planets in our solar system. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Very good, Rani. There are many other smaller planets that goes around the sun is called as asteroids. asteroids, asteroids. So asteroids means minor planets. Rather than these 8 planets, there are also small planets that is called as asteroids. The moon is the natural satellite of the earth. Ma'am, can you tell me which is the largest and smallest planets? Children, do you know? Okay, let me tell you. Yes, dear. Jupiter is the largest planet and Mercury is the smallest planet. These are all the important features of the sun. Do you understand the topic, children? Okay, now let me give you a small review about the sun. Sun gives us light and heat, so hence it is called as a star. The sun and the 8 planets that goes around the sun are collectively called as solar system. So what are all the 8 planets? Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. In this, Jupiter is the largest planet and Mercury is the smallest planet. Okay, hope you all understood. Now let us go to the next topic, the earth. Students, can anyone explain me what is meant by the earth? Yes ma'am, I know the answer. Earth is a very beautiful planet and we can live in it. Good Somu, do you know our earth has more important features? Okay, let me explain you all. The earth is the only planet where living creatures can have their life. The distance between the sun and the earth made our life possible. So there are totally 8 planets. In that 8 planet, earth is the only planet where we can survive our life easily. Because the distance between the sun and the earth made our life to live possible and easy. Shape of the earth. Children, do you know what is the shape of the earth? Yes, the shape of the earth is spherical like a ball. You can see in the picture, our earth has the shape like a spherical like a ball. Neil Armstrong traveled to the moon and took the photographs of the earth and revealed that earth is spherical in shape. Neil Armstrong is the first man who stepped on the moon. He and his photographs proved that earth is spherical in shape. Ma'am, how do the earth moves and how it is possible? Yes dear, the earth has a movements and 2 type of motions. Let me explain you. So earth can able to move in 2 different motions. Let us see what are they. The 2 motions are rotation and revolution. So motions mean movements. First one rotation and second is revolution. First, let us see about rotation. The earth rotates on an imaginary axis from west to the east. It is spinning like a ball. Imaginary axis means they imagine like a line that passing through the center of the earth. So that line passes from west to east and it spins. Earth spins like a ball. See, you can see children the picture. This is the rotation of the earth that causes days and night. The earth takes 23 hours, 56 minutes and 4.09 seconds to complete one rotation. To complete one rotation, how does the earth takes the time? Nearly, roughly 1 day. That means 23 hours, 56 minutes and 4.09 seconds to complete one rotation. It is equal to roughly a day. Due to rotation of the earth, the day and nights are caused. While rotating on its axis, one half of it comes opposite to the sun and receives the sunlight. When the earth rotates opposite to the sun, it receives the sunlight. That part of the earth is mentioned as a daytime. When we get the sunlight, what we will mention the time, that is called as a daytime. We will get the light during that period. So that period is called as a daytime. The other half of the earth would remain in the dark. It is called as a nighttime. So other part remains dark. That period is called as nighttime. Okay dear. Now let me explain you about revolution. What is revolution? Besides spinning on its axis, the earth also revolves around the sun. It is called as revolution. Besides means apart. Apart from spinning of the axis, that imaginary line, the earth rotates around the sun. That is called as revolution. The fixed part of the revolution is called as an orbit. Fixed part means the center part of the rotation period. That is called as orbit. Otherwise, we can tell as curved part of the celestial body, any celestial body. That is called as orbit. The shape of the orbit is an elliptical in shape. Elliptical means elongated circle, one big circle, that is called as elliptical. Elliptical. Elliptical means elongated circle. Time period of revolution. Earth takes 365 days, 6 hours and 9 minutes to complete one revolution. So to complete one revolution, Earth takes a time period of 365 days, 6 hours and 9 minutes to complete one revolution. So it is roughly equal to 1 year. It is a long period of time. Revolution takes a long period of time, but rotation takes roughly 1 day. Revolution takes roughly 1 year. So this is the picture of revolution of the earth. So besides from its axis, it rotates around the sun. See, you can see the 4 types of different season where the earth rotates along: summer, winter, spring and autumn. The center line of the earth is equator. So this is also an imaginary line. Equator is also an imaginary line. Can you understand the concept of motions of the earth, children? Okay, now I want to share the changes that takes place between the sun, moon and the earth. Excuse me, ma'am. What does it mean? What are all the changes? Can you explain in detail, ma'am? Yes, dear. Moon that revolves around the earth and also revolves around the sun. In this moment, the sun, the earth and the moon come in straight line. In that time period, eclipses occurs. So what will happen means moon that revolves around the earth and also it revolves around the sun. That time what will happen? The sun, the earth, the moon, the 3 different celestial body will travel in a straight line. That time period is called as eclipses. 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 Ma'am, eclipses means what kind of eclipse may occur? Let me explain you, dear. Eclipses may occur in 2 ways. 1. Solar eclipse and 2. Lunar eclipse. So this time period will have in 2 types, that is solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. First let us see about solar eclipse. SOLAR solar, ECLIPSE eclipse. When the moon comes in between the sun and the earth, its shadows falls on the earth and the sun will not visible to us. This is called as solar eclipse. When the moon comes between the sun and the earth, what will happen? The shadow of the moon will falls on the earth, then the sun will be hidden. Sun will not be visible to us. This is called as solar eclipse. When does it occur, ma'am? Solar eclipse occur only on a new moon day. So this is the picture of solar eclipse, children. See, the sun is here and the earth is on other side. Moon falls on the earth. So the sun will be hidden. In this umbra, UMBRA is the darker portion of the moon, and PENUMBRA, penumbra, is the lighter portion of the moon. This is the solar eclipse. In this period, sun will not be visible to us. And now we are going to see about lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse means when the earth comes in between the sun and the moon. Its shadows falls on the moon. It is called as lunar eclipse. So during lunar eclipse, what will happen? The earth comes between the sun and the moon. Then the shadow falls on the moon. Then we cannot see moon. The moon will not be visible to us. This is called as lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse occurs only on a full moon day. During that period, moon will not be visible on the sky because the earth shadows will hide the moon. Ma'am, do the changes occur on every new moon day and full moon day? No, dear. These eclipses will not occur on every new moon day and full moon day. Lunar eclipse and solar eclipse could occur partial when they meet in a straight line. So this Eclipses will never occur on every new moon day and full moon day. Only it will occur when they meet in a straight line. What are they? Sun, moon and the earth. Partial means when sometimes only it will happen, not in all the times. So this is the picture of the lunar eclipse. You can see the moon, earth falls on the moon. The moon will be hidden. It will not be visible to us. Earth comes in between the moon and the sun. So the shadow hide the moon. So that time moon will not be visible on the sky. That is called as lunar eclipse. Do you understood now? Let me explain you once again. Okay children, in this chapter we learn about sun and the earth. So sun gives us light and heat, hence it is called as a star. And sun and the 8 planets that goes around the sun are collectively called as solar system. What are all the 8 planets? Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. To memory this 8 planets in order wise, I given you one simple sentence to keep you in this memory. What is that sentence? My very effective mother just served us noodles. In this, my M for Mercury and V for Venus, effective E for Earth, mother M for Mars, just J for Jupiter, served S for Saturn, as U for Uranus and noodles N for Neptune. This is the simple trick you can keep you in this memory. And in this, Jupiter is the largest planet and Mercury is the smallest planet. And next we saw shape of the earth. What is the shape of the earth? Earth is spherical in shape. Next we saw the movement of the earth. Earth has 2 types of movement. One is rotation and other is revolution. And then we saw the changes happens in the sun, moon and the earth. What is about the changes? That is called eclipses. So eclipses means the moon revolves around the earth and the earth revolves around the sun. In this moment, sometimes the sun, the earth, the moon, the 3 come in a straight line and the eclipses occur. So these eclipses are of 2 types. One is solar eclipse and then other is lunar eclipse. Solar eclipse occurs only on the new moon day. During that time, sun is not visible to us. And lunar eclipse occurs on the full moon day. During that period, moon is not visible to us. But these 2 eclipses never happens in every full moon and new moon day. This happens only in the partial time period of when these 3 celestial body, that is sun, earth and the moon, comes in a straight line. With this, we have completed this chapter. Hope you all understood this chapter. Are you all children? Yes, children. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am. Meet you all with another interesting topic. Until then, bye. Son, would you have listened? What did I say? Yes, it's excellent. Hope the class has been completed. Yes, it has been completed. Okay, son, we can see another topic in the next class. Okay, dear Earth. Bye. Bye.